can't believe I just did this for the first time. But y'all, I just ran 2 miles for the first time in my life. That was my first time running longer than a mile in my life. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. It's the weekend and it's almost spring. It's March 2nd. Really trying to revisit a lot of my New Year's goals and kind of adapt and act accordingly for March based on that. While my husband and I were on our honeymoon, we were talking about things that we could do together, especially while he starts studying for his next exam that he has to take. So we could spend more time together while doing the things that we were like already planning on doing. And running was one of those things. He just recently ran his first half marathon and really enjoys running. And I've told him for the longest time that I would start running with him just here and there occasionally, nothing like too crazy or serious, but I've always been really intimidated by it because I never really knew how to properly run when it came to doing anything more than a sprint. So anytime I would try to like run a mile, I was thinking I needed to run like as fast as I possibly can the whole time I was running, but that's not how it works. So he really helped me, talk me through it the whole time, and it was great. Cardiovascularly, it felt great for me just because I do go to cardio classes, so I get used to that. It was just painful on my knees and my ankles because my body's not used to running. Overall, it was so great, and I'm so proud of myself for doing something new. And this was also my 6th day of being active this week because I went to 5 workout classes this week and then I ran today. So really just staying active. And now I need to rehydrate. And y'all, we have a wedding to go to tonight, so we're gonna be up late and social, and I still need to get things done this weekend, and I still want to work out tomorrow morning. I really need to make sure I am hydrated and recovering, and I am doing so with electrolyte. Today's video is sponsored by electrolyte. I use electrolyte in college for rehydrating after long nights out and being social, and I love that I can use them as well for when I'm doing a lot more physical activity and need to rehydrate and recover. Whether it's staying out a little too late on a night out with your friends and being social, being in intense heat, or physical activity, electrolyte is scientifically formulated to instantly refuel and hydrate your body. Some of the essential minerals that are packed in here are magnesium, potassium, and calcium, which are really great for helping you rehydrate so you can stay on track and stay feeling good. I personally love this coconut flavor so much. You all know me and you know that I love anything coconut related. This coconut flavor is just so refreshing, just what I need to help my body rehydrate and recover after a very active week and running 2 miles for the first time. So next time you need to rehydrate or you need a little sidekick with you through a busy weekend of being social, or if you're training for a half marathon or something, choose electrolyte for your rehydration and recovery needs, and you can check them out in the description box down below. And thank you so much to electrolyte for sponsoring today's video. I sat outside and read for like 45 minutes. It was really nice. It was a little chilly just because I was eating a smoothie bowl and having iced coffee. So I was a little bit miserable the whole time because I was just like literally trying to stay warm. But I'm running into a resale store really quickly. We have one of these closer to like our side of town, but I didn't realize there was one over here. I don't like going on Saturdays because I feel like things get like picked through so fast, but it is only 9:30, so maybe I'm beating the crowd. Y'all know I'm on the hunt for a little dining table for our dining area, so I'm hoping to find like a little bistro table or even just some chairs. Kind of an impromptu trip because I was not planning on doing this, but then I was like, let me just see which ones are in the area since I know there's a lot in this area, so we'll see. Back home, I did pick up a book because it's one that I've wanted to read, The Love Hypothesis, when I was at the resale stores, because I've read one of the other books by Ali Hazelwood. I have wanted to read that one for so long, and I saw it and it's in like really good shape and it was $4, so I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up. I'm gonna shower in a little bit and then start getting ready for the wedding that we're going to. Doing my nails now. I'm gonna use this really pretty like nude color. I was gonna do a pastel green for March, but I'm gonna wait until probably like 2 weeks from now before I go home to paint them green for like St. Patrick's Day and stuff. So I am just gonna do the nude for now because I just had like a really crazy fun color on, so I was like, I kind of want something nude. But I did stop on the way home and pick up a little cuticle trimmer and a cuticle pushing tool because I noticed that that like definitely makes a difference in how my nails turn out, because I end up just like painting over my cuticles if I don't push them back. So I don't want to do that because I think they'll look a lot better if I can take care of the cuticles properly. And I've been trying to like file the tops of my nails and everything to make them really smooth and then use nail polish remover like acetone before painting just to help really create a smooth base. The hardest thing with doing my own nails lately has just been dealing with all of the like hangnails and the picked skin I get. Literally my pinky's basically nearly infected. Middle finger over here is like really struggling because I had a hangnail last night, and then the side of my thumb is like picked and bleeding because this is what happens when I don't have my nails done all the time. It's just a painful experience. I'm doing a little social media detox day today. It's been so long since I've done one, like literally probably a year, so I figured it was time for me to do one, especially because this past week I feel like I was on social media way too much with Griffin being out of town. Since I just like didn't have anyone to talk to, I was just like getting on social media, so I definitely need a detox because it's just long overdue. But we're doing a little detox today and feeling good so far. Nails are done. Doesn't look like I did anything since it's a nude color, but it's really pretty in person. Shout out to Jenna Hong for putting me on this color. I think this is the best I've ever done my nails, so I think using the cuticle pusher was key, which I knew in the past. I knew that I needed one. I just didn't ever use one, but it just helps a lot because I'm not like painting over my cuticles, and it just makes it look a lot more seamless and pretty. And I just did a much better job of staying on my nail this time, but also it being nude helps kind of disguise any mess ups. It is taking every ounce of willpower in me to go to this workout class right now. And I did some dishes earlier and just got some laundry separated and started. I am currently trying to figure out a situation with YouTube because I have a video that I just resubmitted for brand approval for like the third time. Tomorrow will be 3 weeks since I initially submitted the video, so it's just going up so late and it makes me so unsettled inside when I am uploading a video that just happened so long ago, but it's like so outside of my control because I like tell myself that you guys aren't going to like that it's older and that it came from out of order, even though it's a really great vlog and everything, a long vlog, and I put a lot of effort into it. I'm just so in my head right now about that video going up, and I'm like trying to navigate how this week's going to work. I have 2 other videos that are supposed to go live this week. One's supposed to go live tomorrow and one's supposed to go live Wednesday. And I'm finishing up editing the one that's supposed to go live Wednesday because it's due tomorrow for approval. But then there's this other video that I've been waiting on and it should be approved tomorrow. But then I'm like, do I push that one even further? Because I don't want to upload Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because then that gives none of the videos enough time to like gain any traction and it'll just be too much at once, which I know the numbers don't totally matter, but when I'm working with brands, I want the videos to perform well, obviously, and I always want them to perform well because I'm putting a lot of effort into them. In my head, I'm like, do I see if both of these other brands can push like 3 to 5 days, maybe have the one that's supposed to go up tomorrow go up Wednesday, and then the one that's supposed to go up Wednesday go up like Sunday or Monday, so that one can go up tomorrow. And this one video has been throwing off my upload schedule for like the last month because I've been expecting it to go up each week the last 2 weeks, but it hasn't been able to, so then I've only had one go up a week, and that's been like eating me alive because I was like, oh, I'm doing 2 a week, and then the last month I've only been able to do like 1 a week. In my head, when I was setting up timelines for brand deals, it was good to where there would be 2 a week. And I filmed my March reset last week and I need to edit it. I really wanted it to go live today, but I just did not want to spend yesterday editing, and to be completely honest, I don't really feel like editing today either, at least not that much, but I need to at least start it. Then that throws a 4th video into the mix. I'm like, I don't want to freaking upload 4 videos this week because then I won't have like any for the next week and I'm gonna have to like play catch up on that. So I'm like, where does the March reset fit in with all of this? Because I don't want the March reset to go up mid-March, but if I have these 3 other brand deal videos that need to go up this week, I don't want it going up with those. But then if I put it at the end of all of those, it's not going to be until like March 10th or 11th that it goes up, which I guess isn't the end of the world, but I like them going up obviously towards the beginning of the month. And I'm not just going to scrap the video and say I'm not uploading it because I put so much work into it. I love doing the reset videos. Just a little bit flustered right now with what's going to go on this week, because in a perfect world, I could do like the March reset tomorrow, the one that I've been waiting a long time on Wednesday, the one that's supposed to go up tomorrow on Sunday, the next Sunday, like a week from now, and then the one that's supposed to go up this Wednesday, the next Wednesday. But I don't think all the brands are going to be good with me pushing that much. I'm gonna work on some editing. I have to go pick up groceries in about 45 minutes, so I'm gonna do that. Originally just gonna do a weekend vlog, but I think I'm gonna carry this into tomorrow so y'all can have some more content, because I ended up being a little busy today. I showered and I filmed my evening skincare routine, posted that, and then I've been getting some editing related to some short form content and getting a video ready to upload tomorrow. But earlier, y'all, I recorded my podcast, and if you listen to the podcast, and if you've already listened to it, because it's obviously going up tomorrow since tomorrow's Monday and this video is going to be going up a lot later, I'm taking a break from the podcast. I'm actually really hesitating to even post this episode tomorrow saying I'm taking a break, because it's a tough pill for me to swallow. If you want the full story, you can listen to the episode. A long story short, my podcast, I've been doing it for 4.5 years, and I've never taken more than like 2 weeks off out of the entire year of uploading. And my podcast has always been just really focused on self-improvement and those types of topics. And I started my podcast before my senior year of college, and I had so much to share, and it was just really perfect because so much I would want to share on YouTube, but it just wasn't the place to do it because I couldn't really go into the level of detail I wanted to, because I'm not just gonna like sit and talk to the camera for an hour. Now that is what people are doing with video podcasts, so it's so confusing. And ever since November, I've really just been struggling with the whole concept of me even posting podcast episodes, because I haven't been fully in it. And I will say that I already had episodes pretty much planned out. Like I had 8 topics I knew I wanted to talk about, just because of like having New Year's content and wedding related content and that kind of thing. So that helped me get by like the last 8 weeks. But really since like late November, early December, I have been contemplating like stopping it altogether. And I already like low-key got emotional about it earlier, because I just feel like I'm letting people down. But I also know that really I feel like most of the people who listen to it already watch my YouTube videos. I've had so much self-improvement content to share, just with going to therapy for the first time and healing and learning so much with starting my corporate job and quitting my job. And I'm just at a point where I just don't want to upload if my heart's not in it, because I don't want to upload for the sake of saying, oh, I uploaded a podcast this week. I want to be proud of all the content I put out, and I just have not felt inspired or motivated at all when it comes to planning podcasts and recording them. So I've been sitting and thinking about this, and I'm really even hesitating to upload the episode tomorrow, because it means that it's real, that I am taking a break. I don't do quitting things, and I don't do taking breaks very well, because it makes me feel like I'm a failure and like I'm letting people down. Having a self-help and self-improvement podcast is great, but I just feel as though, which I said, I went into a lot more detail about this on the actual podcast episode, but self-improvement has sort of inadvertently become a false god and like a Bible that I live my life by almost. In my last 10 years of life, honestly, through a variety of different things in life. And I really just want to pause and just not be so focused on treating myself like a project that needs to be fixed, and constantly looking for ways to level up, or constantly looking for the next step, or constantly trying to look for the next thing or achieve the next thing. I'm just really in a stage of life where I want to exist and participate in life instead of thinking 5 years ahead, thinking 3 years ahead, thinking about next month, I just want to exist and live, keep the self-improvement things contained to day-to-day habits that I want to focus on and my goals for the year, and nothing more than that. And it's really hard for me to have a self-improvement podcast, keep the self-improvement contained to that level in my life, because with having a self-improvement podcast, I'm really having to be totally immersed in it, and I can't figure out a way to not make it such a idol in my life. And I just really feel as though I need to take a step back and take a break and figure out what I want to do going forward with the podcast, if anything, if I am going to go forward with it, or if it was just something for the last 4.5 years of my life. There's the YouTube update, but it's really hard for me to admit because I really love it a lot and I would keep doing it forever if I could. All my videos have had little 10-minute TED Talks in them lately, and I'm sitting here like, I have nothing for the podcast yet. I could be saying all these things in the podcast, which I did say all this, but in my other episodes or in my other videos, I've been talking for like 10 minutes about things, and I'm like, that could literally be a podcast episode, Abby. But I'm going to read. I'm so determined to finish this book this week, hopefully. So let's get after it. Another week with a gloomy Monday. Gloomy Mondays suck for me because they just make me want to stay in bed and not do anything productive, but we have things to get done. 9:30 or almost 9:30, and I just worked on getting a video ready to upload, so just getting all the links done and making the thumbnail, and I'm going to submit the live video link to my manager so she can send it to the brand. I'll put my to-do list here on screen, but my checks finally came in the mail, my new checkbook, so I can finally mail all the documents out for my passport, for getting a new passport with my name change. So I definitely want to mail that off today so that I can get a DMV appointment set up once I get my new passport. I have some things I want to post on Poshmark, and I'm really working on cleaning up my closet. I think I already mentioned in another video that I really wanted to do a trying on everything in my closet video. I almost feel like I'll be more motivated to actually film that if I can really reduce the amount of things I have, because I just truly feel like I've been holding on to so much for the last like 3 or 4 years. And even though I clean my closet out pretty regularly, and I really just need to get rid of stuff that I haven't worn in the last year. I have a video to submit to a brand today, and I'm gonna make the last few little edits. I pretty much have it done. I just need to add my custom LUT to the whole video, which is basically just like the coloring that I do, and then make sure I have all the overlays that I want added in, and then I can submit it to the brand, which it feels good to like have it done, because normally I feel like I'm kind of like tying up a lot more loose ends than that for videos. But I do want to start editing my March reset today. My drawers look so much better. I refolded everything and cleaned them out. Literally, most of these couldn't even open just because they were folded so poorly. Got it nice and organized. I have like all my athletic shorts and comfy shorts, and then like my more denim style shorts. My leggings, nice and color coded. And then up here I have like sweat shorts, bike shorts, and then my kind of comfy pants, so any joggers or yoga pants, that kind of vibe. And then just my sweatpants on the bottom. Just took pictures of all of these shoes. Honestly, most of them are brand new and just haven't been worn, or they've been worn like once, and I just went ahead and posted all these on my Poshmark. I made this big pile of things I'm donating. Basically everything in this pile is just stuff that is not in great condition, like there may be like some minor wear or minor stains that I don't really want to sell, or it's stuff that I was gifted that I just don't need or doesn't fit me. And then this is what I am selling on my Poshmark, and I also lowered the prices on a bunch of stuff that was already on my Poshmark that has not been purchased yet. stocked up as many of my packages as possible from the things I sold. A lot of it did sell, but there's still some stuff left, which is great because I was able to reuse a lot of the boxes that we needed to break down and recycle anyways. Freaking love this jumpsuit. I wish I could wear it every single day of the week. Jumpsuits are just so nice because you don't have to worry about like matching a pair of pants and a top, and you can just throw them on and they're one and done. I'll leave this outfit link down below. And I also have all my new sneakers. I love this jumpsuit so much. I got it right before our wedding, and Griffin only wanted me to get it for a long time, and I just thought I didn't look great in it, but he really likes it on me, and I'm just like, that's enough, I guess, at the end of the day. But it's almost 4 o'clock and we are going to eat dinner at my in-laws' house tonight because we haven't seen them in a bit. Probably won't stay there very long because Griffin is starting to study for his next exam, which I think I already mentioned. He just started studying yesterday, and actually that reminds me, I wanted to get a piece of the computer paper while I have the printer out, and I'm gonna write a little note and leave it on his pillow just to encourage him for this chapter of life for him, because he's going to be studying and working out for the next several months, which is a lot. But I'm going to mail the things for my passport. I'm going to write the check right now, and then all of these orders from things people bought. Submitted the brand deal that was due today. I'm resubmitting another brand deal. I'm waiting on it to finish uploading, and then I resubmitted a short form brand deal, and I have to send over all my monthly insights that I do every month. So just kind of like pulling up my analytics for all the social media and platforms I'm on basically, and sending those over to my manager. So I just got a lot of that done. Griffin is downstairs studying, but I tucked in this little note behind the green pillows and in between his like sleeping pillows, so we'll see that when he comes to bed. I'm about to read because I'm about 70% done with my book now, or about 65 I think. It's just taking so long because it's a larger book, but I'm really needing to catch up on my reading goals because I wanted to read, I think, 15 books this year, which is not a high goal at all, especially for not working my corporate job. I think I originally said I wanted to read 15 this year, and then I realized that I read like 18 last year, and I was like, oh, I can totally do more than that. So I think I might have changed it to like 20 or 25. So far, I've read like 3 books this year because this one's just taking me so long. I'm gonna have to play catch up, but I'm sure I will be reading a ton when I go home in 2 weeks, because it's pretty much all I do when I go home is just sit my butt on the beach and read, but it's fabulous. And I always read a ton in the summer just by nature. Like that just ends up being what I do at night and during the day, just because life is slower in the summer. So I'm looking forward to that. But I am gonna go ahead and end off this vlog. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to follow me on my social media, link down below. And thank you so much to Electrolit for sponsoring today's video. Be sure to check them out, link down below as well. Turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload, and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video.